Backtesting every day on some profitable day. Ooh. Oh, I don't even know. 518. Yeah, let's open this. Doing half hour today.
The Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and I'm in the Appalachian Mountains, and I'm doing frontier style survival and bushcraft camping, and I'm bringing you along for the ride.
All right.
All right, guys, time to go do some camping.
Ooh, yeah, base going insane.
Just saw a
While there are not
decent-sized
even
black
enough
bear
trees
run in
there.
front of my car and into the bushes. Well, welcome to the Appalachian Mountains of West Virginia. It's the first cool day of fall, and we're going to be doing some frontier style hiking and camping. Tell you what, the weather is so deceptive today. It is absolutely gorgeous, but it's supposed to get down to 40 degrees tonight. And we got wind gusts of 15 miles per hour. It's gonna be cold. I'm gonna need a good shelter tonight. These leather straps are very functional, but they cut into your shoulder. I got a long ways to go. I think I better put some padding there. Oh, that feels
Man, it's
better.
always like this.
Oh, look at that, guys. That, my friends, is black bear poop. There's definitely black bears around here.
No mercy. Probably instantly falling.
Oh, that's pretty. I gotta cross this stream, but I don't want to get my feet wet. They'll get me blisters bad.
And boom. Oh,
hop across
thank
the
you.
stones upstream a little bit.
It's crazy. I'm really looking at this price section because it's so fast.
Oh, I'm getting a little thirsty.
Have some tea here. Okay.
In case you're wondering, it's just water.
Take out the high.
Just
Take out the
water.
high is here as well.
Oh.
Purge and revert, I guess.
There it
But
is.
then
Aha.
I don't know. Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure what berry this is. I'm gonna look it up when I get home. It's got yellow gooey flesh with about half a dozen big seeds.
Wow. Wow, this is it. Wow, it is.
Oh man,
that
me
sound.
sticking my camera in there. If I was in a survival situation, I could knock that nest down, run like the devil, and come back the next day or in like 12 hours. The wasps will abandon the nest, and then you can pick out all the pupas. I've never eaten wasp larvae before, but I've destroyed my fair share of wasp nests, and a nest that size could have a lot of larvae in it.
This might be so clean.
But the spring and fall in these mountains is a great time to find mushrooms. But I just don't know mushrooms that well. I know morels, chanterelles, puffballs, chicken of the woods, and that's about it. Ooh, look at that. There's like a 1.5 foot deep pile of leaves here. It is really luxurious. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is a tough call.
No way.
About 2 hours and 2 miles before I was going to start looking for a campsite. This is pretty awesome. There's such an enormous pile of dry leaves here. It's really soft. And with this rock acting as a heat reflector, if I put a campfire here, I'd be
I would have
so
been break
warm.
even here. Because 1 or 2 otherwise would have been break even. Oh, and it's CP. Wow. Because he took the low. This is the first TP. Wow. But it would only be full TP. It would be full TP. This is my second TP. Okay, I would say I'm lucky here.
up my water flask. Took some doing to get it 100%
But yeah,
watertight,
definitely it is.
but hasn't dropped a drip all day. I know it's a risk, but I want to go find a different campsite.
Dude, a bit higher there.
As comfy as this would be, I really would
That
like
didn't take the
someplace
low yet.
closer to
That
some
did,
water.
and then it's somewhere here, and it's
All
it's
right.
fine. That's crazy. But what a move. Wow, that's so clean.
Here's another campsite that wouldn't be too bad. It's flat, dry.
Exactly what I was
sheltered,
looking for.
no water.
Crazy.
This is weird. This looks like the remnants of an underground forest fire. All the trees over here look like they've been burned below the soil line, but only below the soil line. Looks like the roots have been burned, but the tree's still alive. I mean, that's charcoal right there. I've heard about forest fires smoldering underground. That's weird looking.
Beautiful. Nah,
Hey,
that's
look
good.
what I found. I think that's somebody's pepper spray. Somebody must have dropped this while they were getting eaten by a bear. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yep. Ain't no bears taking advantage of me tonight.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Quite a few
Has he
spider
ever
webs
encountered
on this trail. I
encountered
don't
a
think
bear?
anyone's walked this for at least a few days. I am just getting coated in spider webs. Oh, that was a big one. There's another one. Oh, there's another one. Every 3 or 4 feet I'm going through a spider web. Hold this stick out in front of you and let it clear out all the spider webs.
Problem solved. The problem is solved.
What?
Yeah, that was deeper than it looked. Yeah. I'm starting to wonder whether passing up on that last campsite was a good idea. A lot of putrid water and swampy ground here. See how brown this water is? This means it's full of tannin, which is a chemical that leaches out of decomposing leaves. I'm not 100% sure what vegetation is responsible for the tannin, but often where I see rhododendrons, I'll often see brown water like this. Here, check out all this moss here. Pull this up. Look at that. It's clean drinking water right there. Tastes super earthy, but it's clean. Well, I'd hoped to have a campsite by now. Well, there's a little stream.
Stop losses.
See all the bubbles? You gotta get that frothiness whenever you get a lot of tannin in the water.
Stop loss taken. Massive SMT.
Oh,
Alright.
look at this spot. I just realized I'm really tired. Even though it looks pretty flat, it's not. There's some pretty big rocks underneath the leaves. So I'm gonna see if I can't move some rocks around and make this a little bit more level. Oh. Think this is gonna work. Well, I think what I need to do next is pile up as many dry leaves as I can, and I need to clear out a spot for my fire and make a little fire pit and a heat reflector for the fire.
Clean lows taken.
Like this, safety is a pretty big issue, and I don't want to start a forest
Purge
fire.
and
So there's
revert.
a couple things I got going for me.
Clean highs.
First off, it's really wet.
Yeah, I
right
do wanna
here
take this.
under the ledge. There's all these drips coming off the edge of the rock, so it's perpetually wetting this section here. So a fire is not likely to spread. If I build a modest fire and keep an eye on it, this should be okay. Well, I want
At
to
the
cook
top of
a
range,
meal,
probably I
boil a
shouldn't
bunch
take
of
this,
water,
but
and stay warm tonight. So I'm gonna
birds
need
are
a
vert.
ton of wood. Most of the stuff
Yeah,
on
no,
the
I'm not gonna
ground is
take this,
so
but let me check.
soggy. All right, well that's not
Should
a
have
huge
taken it.
pile of wood, but it's enough to get me started.
10-10. The thing is, yeah, we don't have an SMT.
There we go, you can see how much
No.
tannin's in there. The tannin doesn't make it unsafe to drink, it just makes it taste funny. But you still have to boil it in case there's bacteria in there.
That's nice.
All right, now we need some tinder. Got this ultra thin, ultra dry pine. That's what we want.
See if there's another trade with birch or vert here.
All right, here's my fire kit. I got a piece of steel, a piece of flint, some shredded up jute, and a char cloth. I'm going to put this inside that jute.
There's no other trade like this. What?
I'm sticking too much wood on top of the fire and it's causing all this smoke because it's smothering the fire. But I'm doing that because all the wood's damp and I want it to dry out. Almost all this wood is wet, so I'm just stacking it up here in the fire ring to dry it out. Even though I'm using frontier style equipment on this trip, I've got a few modern things.
Yeah, I
me.
can
I've got my
go back and
Garmin
take this. Still in
Mini,
May,
so I
so.
can send and receive text messages. And my
But
wife
this
can
was
track my
very clean.
location. It's good for safety. I also have a headlamp because I need to be able to film at night. I also have about 2 or 3 pounds of GoPro batteries, backup cameras, and GoPro mounts in my bag. This water is going to be clean, but it's going to have a bit of a funny taste. So I brought this. It's for making tea. You unscrew it. You just put a little loose leaf tea in there. You can harvest berries and herbs that you find along the way. Put it in
But
there,
here again,
make tea out of it.
this
And
is
in
what I
this
want to
case,
see.
I've got a peach lemon herbal tea in there. Those of you guys who watch my channel might recognize my mug. I made this out of cow horn a couple years ago and did a video on it. My tea steeper hooked around the handle there. Just let that steep for about 5 minutes or so. Just sit that over there.
SMT.
This is salted fatback bacon. Lasts a long time even without refrigeration, so you can carry it around in your pack. Makes great seasoning and stew. I put my potatoes in there. Throw that meat in there. Between the grease and all the seasoning on the fatback, it's going to give a lot of flavor to this stew. Got some carrots there. All right, got some bulb onions here. Got a bundle of chives here. Little soups and stews like this are pretty awesome because pretty much anything you find that you can eat, you can throw in the stew. Whether it's a squirrel or some herbs or a mushroom or whatever. I always bring way too much food and I brought along some beef jerky. And you can throw that in your stew too. It has lots of flavor, lots of protein. Alright, it's coming along pretty good. Needs a few more minutes. Got some raw sugar for my tea here.
That's what it does.
I'm a little bit cold, tired, and thirsty, and this tea just hits the spot. Tastes even better when you drink it out of a cow horn mug you made yourself. While I wait for my soup to simmer, I think I'm going to go get some more firewood. It's going to be really cold tonight.
What? No, SMT's gone.
I like the soup. It's tasting good. Add just a little pinch of flour. Oh, that stew smells amazing.
Oh.
Perfect. You can smell the chives and the onions and the
Would I have taken a short here?
Oh, it's so hot. Oh, I can see my breath. but this stew is hitting the spot.
Let me go back really quick. I thought I skipped until 10. Here's the news.
I'm just gonna boil up some water and fill up my canteen and have some water ready for the morning. For those of you that watch my videos, you won't be surprised. I brought a little bag of flour here to make some bread. I'm gonna be doing that in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my yeast and water and get it ready. And
That's the SMT with
overnight.
news. We still trade higher.
Sugar,
There still was the SMT.
and I add some
There's another
whole wheat
SMT.
bread flour.
And we drop.
My bag has a ton
Okay,
of
wait, there
holes
was an SMT here, but that's gone. This is the SMT. No, I would not take that. That's not a real SMT to me.
Right.
But that's
in it. Just
nice.
let that sit and rise till morning. Time to get ready for bed.
Still, I would then look for
I'm
lure.
gonna hang out here by the fire before I go to sleep. But notice I folded the blanket over. I've done this so that the inside layer won't get covered in leaves, and that's the layer I'm going to wrap around myself so I don't get poked by
Ooh.
leaves at night. These
Unfortunate.
blankets just attract leaves like crazy. I think it's time to go to bed. I'm going to go and put my blanket on this nice pile of leaves here and try to get some sleep. Having a fire under this outcropping is making such a huge difference. It feels a good 10 degrees warmer here. But it's late and I need to get going to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning. It's early and I do not want to get up. But it's cold and the fire's going out. That's much nicer. I think I need to cook up some breakfast. I'll tell you what, I stayed warmer than I expected, but man, that grill was
Beautiful.
hard. So for breakfast, I've got seasoned pork jowls, and I got this lump of dough. I've got some honey and butter to put on it. We're gonna oil up
Honey
this
and butter.
rock. Just gonna take this whole slab of pork jowls and just lay it right there on the rock.
Ooh, SMT.
There we go.
Never mind.
Some butter on this.
Oh,
A little honey and butter on fried flatbread. Man, it's hard to beat. A nice piece of pork jowl bacon.
it's crazy. What? Wow.
Alright, it's completely out.
Sometimes
This
things
old
like
flask
this
is so
are
great.
just
It's about a
crazy,
liter and a
man.
half, and it's just worked wonderfully. And if you wanted to build something like this at home, it's a really easy project to do. Requires very little tools, and all you need is some beeswax,
Oh,
leather, and
SMT here.
a piece of wood, really.
Took out the high. Took out the high. I honestly think this will go higher than. Oh, never mind.
Somebody left their DoorDash.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that sure was a fun trip. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to see more videos from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, check out our camping and adventure playlist. I'll put a link in the video description below. And make sure to click subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday morning. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll See you next Saturday. If you like this video, don't forget to check out the Outdoor Boys. Hey Tommy, you want to come hiking with me? I'm going to walk 17 miles and sleep on rocks. How about you, Nathan? You like to hike? Come on, let's go hiking. Mwah.
Be safe.
Well, it is a chilly, wet summer's day, and we are going to go up there. We're doing some solo alpine survival camping and bushcraft. I don't have a tent, and I'm going to hike 17 miles up this mountain, and we're going to see if I can't build a shelter where there's no trees, no firewood. Also going to hike to a remote alpine lake.
17 miles.
See if I can't catch some
Hiking.
dinner.
How much is
And
that?
try not to get eaten by a bear. See this little plant right here?
What? 27
Called yarrow.
kilometers.
It's a medicinal plant. People make tea out of it for stomach aches. This plant right here, this is fireweed. The blossoms are edible. A little bit like honeysuckle. Here in Alaska, a lot of people like to make jelly out of the blossoms. There's a mama moose and 2 babies right over there, down the valley. A lot of moose in this area. The moose feed on this willow. And you can see how it's all clipped and broken. That's from moose grazing and biting the tips off.
Not bad.
See right here, the blueberry bushes. Down here are crowberry bushes. There's a crowberry forming. Pretty much anywhere in this valley that's not covered with trees has berry bushes. But we're too early for berries. Come here in the early fall, you can fill up buckets of berries. And the bears will be out here feeding on berries as well. So you can see we still have unmelted snow up here. It's a bit chillier up here in the mountains. The weather moves quick and weather forecasts aren't very accurate in the mountains. Got to be prepared. Look at that cloud coming around the mountain. It's coming so quick. The weather and visibility can change in a heartbeat in the mountains. Oh, I'm getting a little sweaty. Now I gotta go climb this thing. All right, we just went over the top of our first mountain, about 3,500 feet of elevation. And you can see here we got this little saddle and another mountain, and they just keep getting bigger and bigger. By the way, look at these valleys.
Ooh.
See how they're just like perfect bowl shapes? They're like U's instead of the V's you see out east. These were all carved by glaciers. But right there is a parky squirrel. Parky squirrels and ptarmigan are about the only game you'll find up here. And parky squirrels don't taste very good. It's like eating buffalo wings with claws and fur. That's my next mountain to climb. Now there's no more clear trail here, so I've got to sit and pick my spot. I know I've said it before, but the weather around here just moves so quick. Look at these clouds. So previously I was on the northwest face of the mountain, and I'm coming around the side, and this is the southwest side of the mountain. You can see how much more vegetation there is. There's little trees and bushes and things like that.
Oh, shit.
The berries here on the south side of the mountain are 3 to 4 weeks riper than the berries on the north side of the mountain. Look at this. Look at all these berries.
Okay.
Not quite ripe yet, but they're getting there. See, they're just all over, all blueberries. So if you're at the beginning of the berry season, you look on the south side, you're at the end of the berry season, look on the north side. So this right here, this is lichen. This is what caribou live off of. You can technically boil this up and eat it. It's not good stuff. Here's some black lichen. It tastes kind of like boiled mushrooms, but not that good. I don't want to even think about how many pounds of that garbage you'd have to eat to survive. It's edible, but I don't know if it's food. Well, there we go. I linked up with the new trail. Check it out. We've popped below the tree line, and we've got some cottonwood trees growing here. Cottonwoods love water. They absolutely need tons of water. So whenever you see cottonwoods, you know that there's a river or stream nearby. Here's another group of cottonwoods. There's another stream. This is the cotton from these cottonwood trees. If you have a ferrous rod and steel, you can use that to start fire. See this plant right here? I don't know what it's called, but it's got a sap that if it gets on your skin, it'll make you sunburn and blister really bad. These are called alders. We get them all over the sides of mountains here, and they are so difficult to walk through. You see, if you ever try to get through an alder patch, you'll never want to do it twice. You get in these alder thickets and it's really hard to navigate because you just can't see very far. It's another plant you want to be able to identify from far off so that when you're sitting on a ridge planning where you're going to go, you don't go through any alder patches. If you're going to do off-trail trekking through mountains, the vegetation is often a bigger obstacle than the terrain. So understanding and identifying the plants on the side of a hill is really important.
Bro, trend line's crazy.
Hear it? Ptarmigan are the state bird of Alaska and very delicious. Ptarmigan like to come to these gravel paths because they need rocks. They'll go and swallow little pits of gravel, store them in their crops so they can break up seeds and berries.
Okay. SMC.
See these small, scraggly little spruce trees? These grow in really windy
Singer gap,
spots
I
at
won't
high
take it.
elevation. You can
See if
always
it plays
tell
out.
which direction the wind
Doesn't.
usually blows, because that's the side without branches. It's bare on that side, bare on that side, bare on that side, and the wind's coming right from this direction. They also have these really cool purple little pine cones. But if you ever need to build a shelter near one of these patches, always build on the leeward side of the trees. The snow just barely melted out of this valley floor. Look, the alders are just getting their buds. That's because that mountain right there is blocking the southern exposure. So all the vegetation down here is like a month or two behind everything else in this valley. Later on in the season, when all the berries up there have fallen, you can come back down to this spot and find berries that are just barely ripening. Right there. That parking squirrel over there had a bird in its mouth. We have a lot of flesh-eating squirrels in Alaska.
Could be an entry. Oh man.
About a 20-mile-per-hour headwind, and it feels like it's in the upper 40s. But I keep snacking and I keep moving.
It's always in my
My body's staying warm. My hands are a little cold though. We've been heading down this path for about 4 hours, so I think I only have about 2 or 3 more miles left to go. There we go. That's the destination. Well, I think I'm gonna walk around a little bit and explore. Alright guys, here we go. This is the valley where I want to build my shelter and camp for the night. And you can see there's no trees, there's no firewood. So if I want to build a shelter, I'm going to have to use what's available. And there's plenty of rocks. And you can see here, somebody had the same idea that I have. Started stacking up some rocks to make a shelter for their tent. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to build my shelter. Alright, I got a tarp here. I'm going to lay it out to kind of get the dimensions of my shelter.
Okay.
The wind is consistently blowing from this direction, which means I've got to build this wall up. That's going to be my primary windbreak. My entrance to my shelter is going to come this way. All right,
No manipulation at all.
Dimensions figured out. Time to get to work.
Yep.
It is so nice in here. There's no
Nice.
breezes. It's nice and warm. I'm completely out of the wind. And I've got enough room where I can sit up easily.
Right.